Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So around this time every year since I've had an iPad plus Procreate, I've done kind of a Procreate gallery tour where basically I show you everything that I've drawn on Procreate, and basically we're going to do just a quick run through of all of them, but I am going to speed up and really sift through some of the artworks where I've already touched upon them in a previous gallery tour that I've done in the past. So we'll be mostly focusing and talking about the ones that I've done more or less from then till now. But a few things we need to clear up before we actually get started with the gallery tour is talking about the iPad, the screen protector, and my Apple Pencil nib. So iPad, since the last gallery tour, I have upgraded to the 9th version of the iPad 10.2, and this is the 256GB, as I previously had the 30GB, which I decided to upgrade because more space and I didn't have to offload all my Procreate drawings off to like a Google Drive or anything. So technically I do have more drawings from Procreate, but since moving from one iPad to the other, I have some that have just been moved off, so I don't have any reason to move them back on. But you can watch any previous old one. I probably just went through and showed you guys what I kept in my Google Drive. Since then, I've had one screen protector, which I got off of Amazon. I'll put the brand right here if you're interested. But I noticed that the texture is a lot more apparent and I feel like it wore down my pencil nib a lot quicker. So I decided that I did want to switch back to paper-like, which I did earlier this week. So that's one reason. The second reason is that it has just a better amount of anti-glare in my opinion. You won't see my reflection in the bottom left-hand corner as much anymore, and I kind of prefer that, just, you know, my own privacy reasons. Pencil. So I'm gonna zoom in real close so you guys can see. My first one, which I used for I think basically 3 years or 2.5 years, kind of whittled down to the metal, which was still usable, but I didn't really want it scraping across the screen protector. And this one you can see is kind of coming to a weird sharp point on top of the nib. So the metal is gonna get exposed at some point, but it's still very usable. It does leave a little bit of marks on my screen protector, but it's nothing that I can't just buff out. And hopefully me switching back to the paper-like one will kind of reduce the amount of wear that I initially had. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with this pencil. Like I said, it's my second one, so it's my first replacement. I do have 2 other replacements ready just in case, just because I bought them at a discount. So just a reminder, I did get my first iPad, so around January of 2020 is when I got Procreate and my first iPad. And then I used that all the way up until I think last year around this time is when I decided to upgrade fully. So let's go ahead and get into the gallery tour so we don't stall too much. So in terms of my organization for my files, I do label my stacks and kind of sort them out. So I used to draw 17 a lot. I've been kind of stepping back so I can just enjoy their content and their music without having the need to feel like I have to draw them. So I do have all the members separated into their own folders. I have my OCs separated into their own folder. And then I have just any other series. So we have Genshin Impact, we have VTUBERS, I have my miscellaneous stuff in these 2 folders. I have studies, I have Honkai, Star Rail, I have Ensemble Stars, Tears of Themis, and then a random one from Haikyuu. One thing also is that I do not label individual art pieces in here or like art files, just because there's no way for me to sort or search in Procreate from my knowledge. So I literally identify via the thumbnail, so the titles don't really give me much information that the thumbnail doesn't already give me. So starting off, we have the sketch of Sugawara from Haikyuu, so done with the 6B pencil. And we're in my Honkai Star Rail folder. I'm gonna like raise the brightness so you guys can see this a little bit more accurately. But I won't do this for every piece, so I do apologize. Some of them might have not enough contrast for you to see that well. And then after that, we have the Danheng sketches that I did. Then we have Kafka, Danheng for a alcohol marker drawing. Another attempt at Danheng, drawing of Welt. Then we have Blade. After that, Blade again. Another one of Blade. March 7th, which this one was a redraw of my first drawing of her. Then we have Danheng, which my live stream likes to lovingly call him like the 13-in-1 shampoo user, just because he looks like he's washing his hair in a bunch of leaves. Danheng kind of pose attempt that I was going to do for a drawing. Danheng again, and this was before he was actually officially released or we actually got any drip marketing for him. One for Welt that I wanted to potentially use, which I might still do. Danheng drawing, which is like my first time actually drawing him like this. Another attempt of the Danheng IL version. Danheng and practicing some line work in Procreate. March 7th, and I don't really like this version. I know some people like this one more than the other, but I definitely like the other one more. I don't remember what these are from, but it's just March and Danheng sketches, and I painted March and probably just didn't want to color Danheng. Now we're in my flower studies, kind of what I wanted to do for like a potential future zine. So I basically did some sketches of flowers, I did some more painted versions, I did other ones that felt more like just pencil sketches and color swatches of different flowers that I had on a random wheel with a bunch of different flower names so I could do studies. So yeah, we have trumpet vine, bachelor button, and then I did some hand studies for a video. A few more to accompany those, and these ones have more like gloves, and these are all done with the 6B pencil. These were templates for a zine, so I just had them on my iPad just in case I wanted to do some formatting and just like general planning. Double page spread if you need one. Inktober template that I had. Now we're in my miscellaneous folder. So these are basically just 6B pencil sketches that I did of some Demon Slayer characters. We have Zenitsu, Nezuko, Giyu, and Rengoku, and I did this at the end for kind of like the little series of drawings that I did of Demon Slayer characters. So we have Iguro, we have Shinobu, we have Tanjiro, then we have me drawing your guys' OCs, and I did 6 of them in kind of this grid format. So here's the 6 from the most recent one from Instagram. Oh, this needs explanation. So basically, I wanted to paint a face on one of my clay little figurines that I was making. So I like to plan it out in Procreate beforehand. So I would take a picture of the empty template and then I would paint him. So let me grab him because I want to learn how to do stuff with clay a little bit more. So this is done with air dry clay, some tin foil, acrylic paint, and then a kind of varnish to seal him up. So you can see that I didn't stick with the same face, but it gave me a good template for him. Stardew Valley characters in my style. So we have Maru, Sebastian, Harvey, Krobus, Abigail, and Elliot. Any kind of like thumbnailing or like planning like this is usually for a traditional piece. So I did this for the pencil ASMR session where I drew Niji Sanji's Crisis. So we have Vanta, we have Yu, and we have Visalius. This was for the coloring video, so just a bunch of apples, and then more from the coloring video. Little drawing for livestream thumbnail. This was the left hand, right hand, left foot, right foot drawing challenge, and I decided to draw Ike. After that, I did the color wheel challenge as well. I do have a Niji Sanji version as well. Not sure if we're going to put it in the video, but we have Hinata, we have Kagamine Rin and Len, and then, or Rin and Len, and then we have Froppy, Longa, Marth, Sila, and Bocchi, and Glee. So that's kind of the color wheel challenge that I did for all of them. This was like an extra for a video. I just thought the little snack looked like the Clodsire from Pokemon. This is a birthday gift, so just Shu. Another thumbnailing kind of thing, so I could plan out the composition of the 5 people. So this is of Exole, so we have Kotoka, Ver, Doppio, Meloko, and Hex. This was a commission. This was the commission prior to that. They just wanted the cat in the end, so that's what I did. I did some stickers for them as well. This was also from another Drawing Your OCs, and I believe this was like the Discord version. So here's one of them. The other one, which I feel like it's a bit hard to see. And the third one that I did. So I kind of did them as like individual rather than keeping them all in that kind of 6 grid version. So I could put a little bit more detail and a little bit more time into each individual one. after that we have Mob from Mob Psycho, who's one of my favorite characters and one of my favorite animes. This was a birthday gift for a friend, so I drew her OC. This was I think a thank you gift to another friend. This was another composition, sketch, or thumbnailing kind of thing for Aluna. So we have Aster, Kyo, Maria, Aya, Scarla, and Ren. Then we have Longa and Reki from Skate the Infinity. Bree's artwork for a gift for another friend. So it's like basically all the animal boys. And I decided to do a more monochromatic and did like a line art style with them. This was a gift for another friend, so I drew Breath of the Wild Link. Streaming thumbnail thing for post whenever I streamed on Twitch. This was the previous gift that I ended up doing the Breeze one instead, but these were basically her favorite characters at the time. So we had Toma, Yao Yao, Venti, and Scaramouche, or the Wanderer. Shu as another gift for a friend. I like this one a lot. I think it's super cute. I also think Shu looks really cute in glasses. This is a commission for a friend in real life, and this is her persona kind of character. So I really like her. She's super cute. A little random hand in here. This is the composition thumbnailing thing for Etheria. So we have Reimu in the back, Anna, we have Nina, and then Millie. Another kind of testing of how I wanted to paint the face for another clay figurine. Wait, I think he fell down. Okay, so we have Zhongli. So I have this one where he's just sitting. He kind of broke a little bit, but he's just sipping tea. That's what he looks like. I kind of wish I made his mouth tiny like this one because it would be cuter. He looks a little derpy. Then I drew this first stream, so with the 6B pencil, we have Kageyama Tobio, and then Kageyama Shigeo, and then we have Ekubo at the top. Just drawing 2 Kageyamas. And then after that, I believe this is like a sketch freebie from a commission. So basically at the time I had that if you did, I think, 2 commissions, you get a freebie sketch. So that's their character. And they had like sister characters, so there's the other one. So these are done as commissions at the time. Toph sketch as the freebie sketch. Then I drew Toph. And I do not remember this girl's name, but this is also for a commission. Freebie sketch for the commission. I think this is the second character, which I actually really like the color palette for this character. And then this, the first character. Another freebie sketch, so it's Ether, and this was for another commission. This is their persona, I believe, that they commissioned me to draw. And then another set, so here's 1 commission, 2 commissions. This one's really cute too. I had a lot of fun drawing her, and I found it cute because they requested me to draw the little dust particles, and I think it turned out really cute. Another sketch freebie. And they wanted me to draw, I think it's Hawks or Hawk, one or the other, and then Bakugo. Another commission with a very fun color palette. Another commission, but this is a Genshin OC, which I actually had a lot of fun rendering this one. This was a gift for a friend, and actually after I end up recording this video, I have to go and speedily draw something for her birthday soon. So yeah, it'll be her birthday on Saturday, I believe. So another commission. And then this is when I'm going to start speeding up. I've shown this in a previous video, so this is basically 30 sketches for 300k, I believe I did for 2 live streams. So yeah, we can just quickly go through them. I won't name them all just because I feel like I've already talked about these in a previous video. Yeah, there's just a whole variety of different characters that was requested on stream. And I only ended up coloring a few of them. And I didn't realize how slow I was at drawing, so... That's my miscellaneous folder. We'll go back into Ensemble Stars. So this one doesn't have very much since the last one. So this is the White Lily Hero illustration, which is 1, I really like this illustration, and then 2, I love that card and outfit. It's just so pretty. So there's this one, the first attempt at some point, and then, oh, this one's new. So I wanted to draw Tsukasa. So you might recognize this pose from the one that I did, I think, of Tanjiro earlier. And the reason being is that I think I used the reference for this one for Tsukasa from Ensemble Stars, but I couldn't find the reference again when I was looking for it for Tanjiro, so I guess I'm gonna have to eyeball it for this one too. And eventually I will actually finish this one. Next up we have sketches of Hiro, Tsukasa, Hiro again, Rei, in 3 steps because I needed to get approval from my client. I believe this is the finished full render. They were in my Tears of Themis folder, so there's not very much in here either. We have Luke, or what was going to be Luke, Artem, planning for a full set of portraits of all the 5 characters in Tears of Themis, so the 4 male leads, and obviously Rosa. They were in my Shhhh folder. A lot of people have questions about this folder. There's nothing like sussy in here. It literally is just housing any of the projects that I have to work on where I need to make sure to keep them kind of confidential at the time, because it's usually for like zine work and they don't want you posting it elsewhere until you can post like a preview at some point. So yeah, cover, zine, collab, secret project that will never come to fruition. Zine, sketch for the zine, another zine, and then this is just planning stuff for merch, I believe. And then these are my notebook design mock-ups of my current sketchbook. So it's the ginkgo leaves one, so I did kind of previously I did do some planning of that, plan out color, composition, and just like general vibe if I really like it or not. So I did do this one and this one. So this is my ginkgo leaves, this is my baby's breath. Might save this for later. I did the lily pads one as well, and I might save these ones for a different set potentially. Masiki standee that I didn't end up doing. And then these are more like promotional stuff. Okay, now we're going into the bigger stacks. So my VTuber folder has 103 artwork and my Genshin one has 149, so it's quite a bit. So hopefully we can get through as much as I can in my VTuber one, but like I said, at some point I will just speed up. So this is what I was currently working on before recording this. So this is unfinished, so it's Pomu and the Chandelier. We have Reimu, which I actually really like. A sketch of Alira and Selene for a watercolor painting. Random sketches of Ike in kind of that Alice in Wonderland collab-ish aesthetic. Millie sketch for the kind of swap of my traditional and digital mediums. So we have Millie. The original Millie sketch before I changed the line colors. Doppio sketches in my sketchbook and then colored with kind of like a digital watercolor look. Reimu and Selene in a car, which I didn't finish. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish it ever, but road trip. Drawing Niji En from memory, so basically all of them up until Crisis, and then we have Yugamin and Tazumi at the bottom. Albin sketches. I really like these ones and I never posted them because I didn't fully render them. Maybe I should have just posted them just in general, but just in his new outfit that I find very, very cute. Albin kind of like royalty aesthetic. I want to say this was supposed to be either Alira or Pomu, I'm not too sure, but it's just basically a quick kind of pose for somebody. This one I believe is supposed to be for Albin because I can see like a diamond, so I think that's what it's supposed to be. Like Eveland, Reimu again. I love her cooking streams, it's so cute. Millie, and this was done to do kind of a line art style and then coloring afterwards since I usually don't do line art. Ike in his new outfit, which I still have to draw. I want to draw and do like a finished illustration, and I did this during the relay and I never ended up finishing it. A illustration of Albin after he did his first karaoke stream. I actually like this drawing quite a bit actually. Little doodle during the karaoke stream, so he sang, I think, Lion King. Pomu sketch for a video. I actually really like this one, it's cute. Finana. Ike sketch and kind of like a color comp for a watercolor painting. Reimu sketches of her during one of the cooking streams. Kaida Haru from Nijisanji JP, which is my favorite from the JP side. More Kaida Haru sketches because he's my favorite. this is a gift. So I was trying to practice animation in Procreate since I've never really done it before. So this is kind of just an attempt at doing that. We have Fulgur to match my Uki piece, but I'm gonna scrap this one and redo it. Alira and Pamo. I don't remember this final evolution's name, but the pink one because it's the shiny version. Reimu and Poppy. Pomu for, I think it's either her 3D or for her birthday. I don't remember which one it is. We had Bear, which I didn't finish. Another Pomu sketch. Yugo. Zion. Albin. Reimu. Millie again. I don't remember what was the difference between this, but I had a hard time just drawing and painting her in general, so yeah. Another pose for Millie. I actually might revisit this. I'm gonna fix the face though. Pomu in kind of like the autumn outfit that they had at the time. Ike and Albin sketches with the Quildren and the Takara Dachi. Pomu with her Pomu Dachis right here, and I was gonna do like a cabin or like a cottage kind of window frame. Albin sketch. Petra and a Pentomo after her break. A Finana painting, which I didn't finish. Then we have Ike Evelyn kind of eating a piece of toast in the morning. And this is where we'll speed things up since we've already covered this in the previous video. So we have Albin, Ike again, Albin, Millie, Shhhh and Ike, full body Petra, Selene, Niji Bro sketch, the Niji Bros all together, Shhhh sketch that I did at convention, with Selene, Maria, Aster, Albin, Shinsan and Ike, Reimu, Rosemi, Ike, Albin, Rosemi again, Sunny, I wish I could finish that one, Albin for birthday, Albin again, Lazulite, this one's really cute, Uki, Albin, Ike and Hollow Knight, another Ike and Hollow Knight. I want to kind of revisit this one too. Albin, Anna again because I feel like I can't draw her. Fulgur, Yugo, Albin, Uki, Ike. Then we have Uki, which I wanted to match that Fulgur one, so I probably will revisit that. Sunny attempt number 1, Sunny attempt number 2, Sunny attempt number 3. Ike, Albin, still really like this one. Yugo sketch. Uki at the time of their debut. Then we have Vox, Luca, Shhhh, Mista attempt number 1. Ike, Kaida Haru, I did for a watercolor painting. Then another sketch. I was gonna do all of Noctix here. That's basically the end of my VTuber folder. Next up is another doozy. So we have my Genshin folder. So I did this on the recent live stream. So Linny sketch with the 6B pencil. Linny sketch with Lynette, which I'm gonna scrap and redo. Ricely sketches again. Then Farina for a pencil crayon ASMR. This was the 10-minute, 1-minute, 10-second challenge. So we have Wanderer and Layla. Femine sketches with the 6B pencil. I think this one's actually really cute. Femine, which I really adore this drawing. Nouvelette sketch. Nouvelette, the first attempt, which I decided to scrap. Our favorite Fontaine siblings, we have Lynette, Linny, and Femine together. Kaya sketch with the 6B pencil. Then we have Kaya in his new skin. The first attempt. So these are thumbnails for the Genshin in Ensemble Star styled cards, but it was part of my idol AU that I did for the Sumeru boys, or Aggravate. So we have Kaveh, Alhaitham, Sino, and Tinari. We have my Goro redraw. I believe this is supposed to be for Venti's birthday. I think this is supposed to be a bouquet. I think this was for Venti again. We have Baiju and Chancheng. We have Tinari, which you guys can't really see. It's very dark. So yeah, we have Tinari, we have Kaveh. We have Alhaitham, and we have Sino. After that, I did some doodles of them potentially pretending that they're in a fan signing. So yeah, like people giving them like things to wear, because a lot of the times K-pop idols wear a lot of like accessories, flower crowns, glasses, anything very cute during the fan signing. So I was kind of treating it like that. Aggravate again, but this time for a alcohol marker drawing. I think this is supposed to be for Alhaitham. We have our favorite Chocobo boy, or Mika. Aiga sketch for a watercolor painting. Kale and Amber for drawing the same thing in six different ways, I believe. So I did digital, I think graphite, ballpoint pen, pencil crayons, gouache, and watercolor or something like that. Alhaitham the first attempt, which looks horrendous. Kaveh. We have Dea. Kaveh for an alcohol marker drawing. Mika first attempt, which I still think looks cute. Alhaitham, which I don't really like this drawing. What's the difference? I have 2 files of this for some reason. There is a reason for it, I don't remember. Kazuha in Snapshoot for 17. I was gonna do this as a video where I would insert Genshin characters into different 17 performances, but I don't think that was gonna be a good idea, so I just did it for like more self-indulgent. We have Tineri and Goro sketches with the 6B pencil. We have drawing Genshin character sticker emotes in my style. So we have Toma, Kokomi, and Xiao. Alhaitham sketches with the 6B pencil. Nahida for a enamel pin. Yao Yao. Do we have Skirmish or Wanderer? We have Layla. Layla, the first version. I dislike both of them. I don't think I did her justice, so maybe I'll draw her again in the future. I don't remember what I drew this for, but Albedo, Nahida, Candace. So now we have hit the territory where I've already shown these before. So Kaya, Sino, Noelle, Diluc redraw, Lumine, Ether for my standees. And then we have Nahida, Kale and Amber, Diluc sketches, Hazel. And then we have, I think this one's technically new. So we have the Breeze boys, or like, you know, animal boys from Genshin as in my idol AU. So I have them kind of more in princely outfits. So because Scaramouche was released later, he was added later on, but I wanted him to be visually with the rest of them. So I did place him a lot lower in my gallery. So we'll just run through them. Kazuha, Venti, Ether, Xiao, and Hazel. We have Kazuha redraw, Zhongli redraw, Xiao redraw, we have Kuki Shinobu, we have Baiju and Chichi, Ayato, who looks a little funky here, randomized chibi drawings of Genshin characters. I believe this is from my blind box drawing video, Yunjin, who I never finished, random Venti, Kaya 1 minute, Kaya for the challenge, Ito sketch, Bennett sketch, Yoimiya for video, coaching, more random Genshin chibis. We have Ito, Yanfei redraw, Goro the old version, Toma who I want to redraw, Hu Tao. I hate this drawing, but it was my team at the time. Cafe Xingqiu. And I believe this is drawing characters from memory for a stream. So we have Bennett, Hu Tao, Xinyan, Toma, Kokomi. Kokomi drawing, which a lot of you guys like, but I want to redraw. Kokomi, which I might actually take this and spruce it up and reuse it for something. For a gouache video, Razor, Teppei, Raiden Shogun, Yoimiya, Bennett, Chongyun, Sucrose, Albedo Cafe version. We have Child or Tartaglia, Ayaka, Barbara, Kazuha first version, Kazuha, I guess the reattempt. We have Venti for a birthday illustration, kind of like a summer Kaya, Paimon, Barbara for a watercolor illustration, Lisa who I want to redraw, Klee sketches, more sketches, Barbara, Zhongli, Eula, Yanfei, Sucrose, Zhongli, Barbara and Xinyan, Chongyun, Xingqiu, Venti, Xiao, Zhongli, kind of Art Nouveau. I was gonna do all the archons like this. Official for the 1 layer challenge, which I want to redo. The challenge, I'm not sure if I will draw official for that. I want to do actual artwork for official. Ganyu, who I want to redo. Kaya. Venti, I still like this one. I think it's really cute. I actually like the composition. Then my original team, so Kaya, official, Zhongli, Barbara at the time. Barbara painting. Xinyan, which I still really like this one. Zhongli. Zhongli reattempt. Zhongli attempt again. Barbara for a watercolor painting I wanted to do. Diona, who looks really derped out. Child, who looks really derpy. Then we have Venti sketch, Mona, D-Luke, Kaya, Venti, Xingqiu, Amber, and then random sketch at the very end, which I do not remember the context. I'm pretty sure in the old video I talked about it. Okay, so now we're working on my 17 drawings. I think until we get to my Wonu folder is kind of where we hit like kind of like the bulk of the drawing for 17. So sketch, I'll just run through these quickly because I feel like there's not too many new ones in this one because I kind of took a break from drawing them as extensively like I did before. Just because I feel like I've been prioritizing speed and relevancy of drawing them as fast as I can when certain pictures or, you know, events happen that I got burnt out from drawing them. So I just want to enjoy, you know, watching them, listening to their music without the pressure of having to keep up to date to draw them. But I do like drawing them when I do have time. This is I don't end up finishing a lot of them and they become like these weird empty sketches. This is my S-Coops folder. Instagram redraw, Instagram redraw. Then we're in my Jonghan folder, so Jonghan and Toram. I think this is from Super. This one's also from Super. I actually really like this one. I think the lighting's really cute, so I think this is from a concert. I was gonna draw another one from a concert, and then now we're back to my old ones. Oh, this one's not old. I don't know why it's here. I still like that one. Sorry if I'm going by super fast. Like I said, you can watch the previous gallery tours if you want to see more of these at probably a slower pace. Because a lot of these are super old. Like these ones are from like the beginning of when I got the iPad. I was like playing around with brushes and stuff. They're in my Joshua folder, which has not very many, unfortunately. June, so Psycho. I actually really like this one, even though it doesn't really look like June, but I do like the kind of screenshot redraw, I guess, and I added the little text logo. It says Psycho. June's like very fun to draw, to be honest. I just don't draw him enough. Then we're in my Hoshi folder, which also doesn't have too many. Home run. Then we're in my Wonu folder, which has like the bulk. So this is what I'm talking about. Like I would sketch and draw them at the time. Like when something is like, you know, this is from like the modeling thing. And then after some time passes, I'm like, I don't know if I want to color it now. So just Wonu sketches. Another one from his Game Boy Live. Him and Raymond. More sketches where I sketched at the time, then abandoned after not coloring it. Concert. Instagram redraw. I believe this is also like an Instagram redraw. I actually really like this one though. I did spend a lot of time just rendering the hair, the clothing, and like the gloves. Spent a lot of time rendering the jacket. Sketches I didn't finish once again. Huxley sketches with 6B pencil. Concert ones. I don't remember what this is from, but I really liked it. Little one that says Doodle Me. And I think this is where I haven't drawn anything new, I don't think. So, gonna go through these. There's still a lot of the drawings in here. But you can see there's a lot of derpy ones too. magazine. Kind of like other doodles in here, painted ones, sketchy ones. Home run. I still like that home run one. I think it's cute. Going 17. Oh, this is during... I forget what album that was. 24-hour. Crop top Wanu. Another birthday gift. I think this is around when his birthday was. Yep. And this is during My. We're going 17. Kart racer. This is supposed to be a GIF. Oh, it does work. Okay. Yeah, this is for like a birthday thing too. Crop top. My. We're in like left and right era. 17. Gamer Wanu. This is kind of when I was like learning how to paint in Procreate a lot more efficiently, I feel like. A lot of my witch Wanu. Him with curly hair, kind of brown glasses. These are for a zine. I think we're reaching the end of my Wanu doodles here. These are super early on. Yeah, some of these ones that have like double were supposed to be like GIFs, but I guess they don't move anymore for whatever reason. Or maybe it's just because I haven't opened the file in such a long time. Woozy, which I unfortunately also have very little of. So Woozy from Ruby. And I think that's it from probably earlier this year. D has a lot of drawings. He's also very fun to draw, but I haven't drawn much on Procreate either of him. I do like this one still. That one's funny. Watercolor painting. 24-hour. Because I love drawing his outfits, so a lot of these were of his outfits at the time, and I did them in a very different kind of sketching style for different drawings. So some of them I did with color, some of them I did more monochromatic, kind of sketchy. I did some ones of different eras. This is for zine planning at the time. Planning out the cover, how I wanted to format it. Now we're in Mingyu's folder, so this is the start to finish video. So this is him from Darling. And then I don't have many of Mingyu either. I feel like this is more recent though. Yeah, his is kind of jumbled up. But now we're on to Dogyam, so kind of more recent. His face is so botched here. I do like this one, it's cute. Excalibur. I really like this one too. One day I'll get back into drawing them like super extensively like I did before, but right now I think because I take so long drawing them, it makes me feel tired. Here we have Sungwons. So Sungwon, I don't have that much on here either. I feel like I have more on my computer, just not on the iPad. Then planning for the zine piece. Doing Vernon, who doesn't have a lot either. Dino? I want to draw Dino more, to be honest, especially from the anyone, I think performance video, because I really like that like outfit on him. Oh, and then I feel like I haven't added to this folder, so we're gonna run through these very quickly. So it's just my sketch pages that I do of the 17 members, where I kind of like collage them in this kind of way, where they kind of overlap. 6B pencil drawings and doodles here. Ginny. Debate night. I forget which one's this one. This one's cute. Highly recommend watching Going 17. I still have to catch up, but I love watching Going 17. These ones are from the live streams, which I think is super cute. Some chibis. Concert. These ones are derpy. His arm is broken. Some more sketches here. These are with like limited color palettes that I did for certain eras for 17. Oh, now we're in my OC folder, which has a lot, I think. Let's see. Yeah, 144 drawings in here. Majority of them are of Masaki, so don't be surprised. I was gonna do basically the outfit that I was gonna do for the Pinterest chooses my OC's outfits video, but I wanted to do like actual more finished drawings for each individual one and make it into a short, but I haven't had time to actually get to drawing the outfits, so this is a start of one. The other one, I'm kind of doing them in order, so I only finished 2 at the time. I think they look kind of cute. And then here's the outfit, so I only did these 2. I'm working on this one, and then I still have to do the other 3. Another Masaki drawing. I do apologize that some of these you guys can't really see that well, especially because like it's in a vertical format, so it's not like filling up the whole screen. Masaki doodles to accompany this drawing, which I think is super cute. Drawing myself as kind of like sticker emotes, so even though only 1 is shown, I think I drew like 6 of them. And the Masaki sketch. I feel like this is how I used to treat my sketchbook, so it'll be like 1 doodle and then I move on, but I think it's easier to do this like digitally. I have so many blank pages like that. Akemi, Masaki, Koji, Sato, and kind of more like autumn clothing, I believe. Masaki, random. Another one, random one of Masaki. This is the sketch version of that little tripping animation I did for him. Watch it one more time. Then we have the line art version. And I guess I slowed down the pacing of it so it feels a little bit less quick. Then we have the finished version. Animations is hard. Unnamed OC, which I want to potentially use for in the future, and I want to make another male OC as well, and maybe make them as like twin siblings or something, because I kind of like the aesthetic of just like pure white clothing, just pitch black hair, maybe pitch black eyes, and just have them for like, I don't know, drawing clothes or drawing flowers and stuff. So we'll see what happens to this OC if I do end up using them. Sato, so these were for alcohol marker drawings. Sato sketch page. Masaki in a random room. Akemi drawing that I never finished because I hated the lighting. I think this was planning for the live 2D animations video, so I had Masaki, Akemi, and I kind of want to do this one again and make it for Akemi because I think this is actually super cute. I really like this drawing, so more of like autumn aesthetic at the time, but yeah. Masaki with a bouquet of flowers. Masaki sketch page. More 6B pencil doodles. Oh, another animation of Masaki. And then this is kind of like the other version, so this doesn't have like the full effect of the other one on the side. So I saved them on 2 files. This was the planning, so this is like the thumbnailing for the animation sequence that I wanted to do. This was the one I did of the tripping one earlier. Here you have 6B pencil drawings of Masaki. Oh, this was the semi-realism attempt. I should have used references, but I didn't. So of one of Masaki and one of Sato, who looks a little scary. Then we have Masaki sitting in my desk area. Koji and Akemi blushing. Now for this one, I will click into, just because I do have the other version, which I also like because I think it's cute. So you have Sato and Masaki, so it's like kind of how they get embarrassed is kind of different. Like he gets defensive, he's a little bit more bashful, I guess. Akemi's phone, taking a picture of Sato. And I have like them in the little corner right here. This was for my sitting figurine that I wanted to do for like the little clay, if you saw earlier. So I had Masaki, but I didn't make him sit. Instead I made him stand because I thought it'd be a little bit easier. But I'm in the process of making 2 other ones. So one will be of Fremine. I know it's hard to see, but it's gonna be like a sitting one like this. So it'll be just sitting on a flat surface. So this is supposed to be Fremine. I'm just working on his clothing. And this is supposed to be his head. So I still have to do his hair and his hat. I'm also gonna give him pear, so I have like a little mini penguin for him. And then the other one I'm making is of my friend's OC. I don't know if she'll see this video, but yeah, I have kind of the base for him, so his feet and his torso. And then I'm working on his head, which might be too big. I might have to shave down his neck actually now that I'm looking at it. But yeah, I'm still doing his hair slowly because I'm doing it in chunks so that like I don't have to worry about accidentally like squishing it as I'm placing in more hair. So I wanted to do like a sitting one, but maybe I'll do one for Kazuha or like Nouvelette or something like this where they can kind of sit more proper. I think it would be cute if I did Nouvelette, but he might be a pain to actually sculpt. Masaki for a sticker. I think this is actually when I got this new iPad. So yeah, Masaki carrying groceries. Masaki and grass type Pokemon, so with him with Sprigatito, and then Bramblin, I believe, and then Smoliv. I want to revisit doing this though. I think it'd be still very cute to draw them with Pokemon. I went ham drawing this dang skull, but it feels like Masaki's out of place. But yeah, kind of for Halloween aesthetic, and I had too much fun drawing a skull. Monochromatic Masaki, which means we've hit the point where I've already shown this in a previous tour, so we're gonna blast through. More Masaki, kind of summertime. Akemi references that I did for a friend because she wanted to draw him, and I didn't have any references of him. And then of Sato as well. Koji and Hansuke. I think this is scenarios you guys gave me to draw my OCs. More outfits for Koji. I think this is from a live stream. More sketches. I think this is Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. Don't know what that's for. Outfits for Masaki. Sato. Outfits for Sato. Don't remember what this is for. This was during New Year's. I like how like I can kind of tell what season we're in from what I drew. Potentially a design for Akemi's brother, but I actually might make him more like businessman. We'll see. Maybe I'll make him a separate character because I thought of maybe like either businessman, salaryman kind of esque, but it might be too similar to an aesthetic of Akemi. But then I was gonna go the opposite and make him more like Daredevil, more motorcycle-ish, bartender type of character, so we'll see what happens. There's Akemi, Sato, Masaki for Halloween, Masaki done with screen tones, the 3 OCs at the time, so Masaki, Sato, and Koji. For an acrylic charm, I believe? I think he's on my pencil case. Still really like this one. I'm gonna just keep going. This is my phone standee, and then the base. Both of them together. And then these were thank you doodles for people who bought my tiny Masaki charm at the time. I think these were done on stream. And then we have Masaki stickers. Another doodle, or like concepts. Ooh, I do like the composition for this, so maybe I'll revisit that and have like a circular window composition. Live 2D model that I didn't do. And I think this is when I was like learning how to paint. So you can see that I'm gonna have more sketches here because I found painting a little bit annoying on Procreate at the time. My little cat OC, Hansuke. Doing the sub drawings. These are for watercolor pieces. More of Koji, Judo Koji, another one of a watercolor piece. I do like this one still. Man, I feel like my chibis were cute back then and now they're derpy as hell. Masaki is an idol. I think this is just practicing the body. Oh, this is actually when I started to kind of block in Masaki's kind of teal color of his outfit whenever I sketched because I think it was like very cute. You'll probably see it soon. Kind of looks neat like with the darker black lines and then kind of like colored blocked in only his teal color, which I feel like is his color if I had to assign colors to each of my OCs. Okay. Oh my god, I feel like my drawings look so derpy back then. I don't hate this one though. I do like this one of Koji. I want to redraw this one. I think it's super cute and I feel like I don't draw Koji cute anymore. Sato, flowers. We're nearing the end because this is when I'm color blocking stuff. I still really like these ones. or at least some of them, where I kind of color blocked them in with the sketches. I think it looks kind of neat like this, because the color really stands out. Technically this is my first drawing on the iPad that I finished. We have Hansuke, and then Hansuke doodles, and that's it. I know this video is gonna be really long, and I do apologize, but that's like the only way I can really go through the entirety of my Procreate gallery. Next year, I will see if I can streamline it so that we don't have to do that again, because I'm probably gonna, you know, only accumulate more and more drawings in this Procreate gallery. So yeah. Oh wait, I guess as a bonus, let's go check IBISPAINT. Because I don't think, is there a way to view these? Okay, so this is in IBISPAINT. We'll just quickly go through them because I know some people might be curious. You have Masaki. I think this is when I was testing out brushes. Ningguang. Razor. I don't remember what this is from, but some kind of maybe... Oh, it's Genshin Impact from memory. Holy. Lisa looks so bad. Nilu. Tinari, which I want to redo. Akemi. These are probably also from memory. Yelan. Ayato Doodles. Yaimiko, who I want to redo. These ones. Remember doing them. Toma. Hecking derpy. All these are so derpy. Except for this one. This one's cute. Xingqiu. Venti as an idol. Mona sketches. Venti. Venti again. Albedo. Maybe I'll come back and do another random character sketch page again on IBISPAINT. I haven't done that in a while, in general. Wow, I can see how derpy a lot of these are. Even this one. Koji, Jizu, Junie, Bonbongi, Ignat. Oh my god, your face. Masaki. Let me hit the end. So I only have 41 in the entirety of my IBISPAINT gallery. And I haven't done a video in here in a super long time, so hopefully I'll come back and revisit this app in a different video. But yeah. Thank you for sticking around if you did. I'll make sure to leave some timestamps in here if it's easier for you guys to navigate my Procreate gallery. But this video is already long enough as is. I'll talk to you guys next time in the next video. Bye!